It's got to do with journalists. Ghana Journalists Association for Akasa, I'm president Akasembi. Now the GJA, Omakasa, almost say, if the GRMA General Secretary Dr. David Tenkorang fails to retract his statement, we will not hesitate from going to court to pursue legal action against him. We Albert Kobna Jumfo, GJA president, and GJA president Akasa, or say, GRNMA for General Secretary Okasa Jimimu your friend David Tenkorang and yenina aseme kosi o Ridge Hospital ma papa we your friend Tenkorang ne nisa petuba ekotena radio so there at certain journalist in Ghana say ono ne nurse for no ombebo journalist for mpanie omo be ku journalist for Ghana until they should market. He actually threatened in some for Ghana. This is a guy who basically sat on TV and radio to threaten every single journalist in Ghana. Say, a seminar bana journalists will be criticize it, scrutinize it, shall be a seminar also kosi near yetumi dream ba near the Bogan Hobino. Or tonight radio so can say, on any nurse for the be up journalists for the be at war. Now, Mbaba Hospital, I'm a bomb on Pania Kuomo. And a GJ for say a seminar okayano on train sign and yes sir Omobeko court. What I want to tell the GJ is simple. He is not supposed to retract. He is supposed to resign. Because somewhere you don't feel capacity no one, he will still influence some young nurses to kill some journalists. So to stop the genocide he is planning, no? Because from what we heard and from what he said, he is planning a genocide. Or agreeable with the teams of person for it not to even happen, the GJ is supposed to tell the association is part of that he is supposed to resign. Retraction will not change the intentions in his head. Because who aggression and what in say send your no TV so I can't summon. For all you know, we didn't kind gather young nurses be ignorant. Ebi national service. Ebi they are easily convinced. We didn't kind po catch nurse for be say a draw way a duboni. Say who say na journalist bi aba na say who say we no TV so da we no Facebook da and what is so ye juma radio we bia frame mema wo decide a draw way abon the pan kuno. So I don't agree with the GJA saying he should retract. No, I want the GJA to insist that he is sacked or he resigns, because who hit the knee any aggression on the cast has some now.
But and when the woman so a casa and me say my condemn several occasions. Say we shouldn't also tackle it in that manner. And it shouldn't be. Those journalists we have marked them. They will come and meet us at the hospitals. After those journalists we have marked them. They will come and meet us at the hospitals. After you have serious about. Why are you saying that? Those journalists we have marked them. They will come and meet us at the hospitals.
One can say Makium or see a Makium. And remember, when these young nurses almost started Juma, no more year a year national service or hospitals are, they will do anything to be given retention or to be given permanent their appointment. What this man said, your young nurses who are vulnerable, sa akwa where your friend David Tenkorang, for all you know, he has already put together a poison. A drubio obe kuni pebi are obe use these young nurses who are hungry to be given permanent positions. It is not just him retracting, because when he retracts, the intentions are still there. He needs to be taken away from the avenue that will give him the opportunity to commit that crime. GJA boss, they were 4 years to some day. So much show. None and be chill. On the ball like at the Kuma to actually. Sometime now you're late. So it is not about this idiot retracting. It is about you insisting that the GNRMA or whatever they call themselves, this guy not only any access to nurses, only any access, because remember, Ridge Hospital, some we see, this guy was able to infiltrate on Yejimo Ridge Hospital. He was able to infiltrate to even force the nurse to lie Now, send you a nurse or a national service nurse, meaning this guy can convince any young nurse to kill somebody. Oshe neni se petuo any adrebonia woni trim any bonia ashana kumemuma. He is not done committing that crime, and until he kills a journalist, this guy will never stop. Because you see, the crime he wants to commit, it is not going to be him holding a syringe or whatever you call it to inject somebody. He is going to use a young nurse who is ignorant to kill a journalist. Until you don't even give him the room to be lingering around hospitals, health facilities, or carrying himself around as a general secretary of such an association. That position needs to be taken away from him. He needs to resign. He needs to be kicked out. He needs to be sacked like a fool. And this is an opportunity to come close to that association. So I will tell the GJA that this route they are taking is weak. Yes, it is a weak route. The Ghana Journalists Association should write to the association which he belongs to and tell them, say, they want this guy to leave the association because he's a threat to every journalist who goes to any hospital in Ghana. Do you understand? Because president of GJA, ebia who issue statement we mo kasa asem we no ebia wo dodo ebia why say Sunday we go hospital bi ebia why say Monday we go hospital bi ebia unim udu a akwa we betumi aka kire nurse ni bi say GJA president about the mo no pan nku no because on na lead journalist no e mo my den o mo expose me nti for you not to be killed or murdered by this guy, you need to insist that association they sack this guy. If you say where you people are going, the weak part you are going, say you should retract. Retracting does not mean the intentions are gone. He can just come and sit on TV and say, I have retracted. But intentions, no. But how can you take the intentions out of his head? It is only by preventing him, by stripping him off, by taking him away from that capacity that will enable him to get access to poison to kill a journalist. And I think you people should come again. You should write a letter to that association and tell the association to sack this guy. Because no journalist in Ghana is safe. In Ghana. No human being in Ghana is safe. As far as this guy is still the general secretary of this association of young nurses who are desperate to get permanency at different hospitals, as far as this guy has influence on young nurses, this guy can kill. He's a potential murderer from the statement he made. A potential murderer. Enti GJ president, so 1% go for beju ofuna. Obaje so can we what from wedi akwa we obetuma finance ni biso ekum into you people some person protect journalists from Ghana any Ghana for you need to write to the Ghana whatever midwifery and tell them from next week this guy is not supposed to represent them. They need to sack him. Thank you.